Hi and welcome everyone. Lisa here for Whimsy Stamps. Thanks for taking the time to join me. So today we're looking at the new Happy New Year stamp set. This is a gorgeous stamp set. In this video, I want to show you how you can take this set that's meant for Happy New Year and you can carry it into other holidays or celebrations throughout the year. Now here I kept it real simple with the Happy New Year card. Very clean and simple on this one. Simple heat embossing, navy for the stem of the glass, and then the Happy New Year and the bubbles I did with a gold metallic. I thought it was so close to a gorgeous bubbly champagne color that it was perfect. And then I just cut my panel down, put it on a slimline card, did a little gold detail around the card base with a gold jelly roll pen. And that was it for that card. But like I said, I really want you guys to see how, with just a little bit of imagination, you can take this stamp set from just being for the new year and use it throughout the year. So here I'm going to go ahead and stamp the stem to my glass. Now I don't want the curve. I want it to be straight across. So I went ahead and masked off with a piece of Post-it tape, and that's going to let me stamp that nice straight line that I want. I'm using versafine Clear Nocturne ink to stamp, and that's 100-pound Nina Avalanche white cardstock. So bring in the fine liner pen and the T ruler, and we're going to create our own glass here. I grabbed the bubbles from the stamp set because I'm going to be using those. Now, notice how I have them laying. I turned them so that they're running up and down instead of being a little bit wider like they were on the first card. And I'm using this so I'll know exactly how wide I want this part of my glass to be. I'm going to place my T ruler down, make sure it's nice and straight, and then I'm going to create this nice long line right up my card base here. You can make this as tall or as short as you want it. It's completely up to you. But I wanted something that was very dramatic, so I went with something tall. Now I'm going to repeat that on the other side. I do skip a little bit and create a few little dots on that right side. You can see them there, and it's just a design detail. If you don't like it, you can just keep your line straight. It's perfectly fine. Here we're going to go ahead and stamp our bubbles. Now I'm going to do an ombre, and I'm using versafine Clair inks in the colors Charming Pink, and I'm also using a shimmer pink from Imagine Crafts, and then my next color is Glamorous. There we go. I knew it would come to me. So I just went ahead and I started with Glamorous in the bottom of the glass, and then I stamped up into that Charming Pink, and now I'm going into that Shimmer Pink. And I just used a little finger dauber to blend those colors out on those bubbles before I stamped them, and it creates this gorgeous ombre for you. Now here I played around with maybe, doing something with the sentiments, and then I decided, nah, that was not the way that I wanted to go. I had a different plan in mind. So I want to go ahead and finish off the top of my glass with some fizzies. So the stamp set actually has two small detail stamps in it that are great for creating these fun little fizzies on the top of your glass, but it's also great for creating details around your card. When you're looking at these small little stamps that have a purpose like this for the fizz in your glass or bubbles, however you want to look at it different. What else can I do with this stamp that's going to add a fun detail to my card? Here you can see I came in with my fine liner pen, created some detail work around the edges of the card, and then I took those little what I call fizzies, and I stamped those around that detail. Then I went back in the center of what I had created with that black fine liner pen and added another line skipping over those fizzies. And I also stamped congratulations there on the side of the glass. So you don't always have to stamp your sentiment running horizontally. Try using it vertically some. It adds a fun design touch to it. So I thought, I have some gorgeous pink sequins that are going to be beautiful with this. So I'm just finishing this off with these pink sequins. And I did go ahead and add it to a black slimline card base with some liquid adhesive. And just that quick, we took this from a Happy New Year stamp set to a congratulations. And I was thinking with the pink, this would be perfect for a bridal shower. On to our next card. I decided I wanted to keep that curve in the stem. So I'm just stamping this onto the 100-pound Nina Avalanche white, and I'm using that same versafine Clara Nocturne ink. Now this time we're going to add a little bit of a curve to our glass instead of keeping it straight. So I'm going to come in with the T-ruler again and my fine liner pen, and I'm just kind of figuring out how far I want to come off of this. I just follow the curve of the glass. From that stem, I just lay my ruler how far out I want to bring the edge of the glass, and then I just curve my line up from that stem. You just follow that curve nice and easy. You shouldn't have any problems. And we're going to do this on the other side, and I actually close off the top of this glass. I have a sentiment set here from Whimsy. It's linked below for you. And I decided to use the XO from that stamp set. And we're going to do a Valentine's Day card with this one, because how perfect is that with the champagne glass? We're coming in again with those tiny little detail stamps. And I'm using, again, the same inks that I used on the first card. So here I'm using that pink shimmer ink, and then I use the glamorous and also the charming pink from the versafine Claire inks. And I'm just randomly stamping these little bubbles all around. Now you see I'm masking off because I don't want to stamp over that black line. I want everything to stay inside my glass. So I just took a piece of scrap paper and covered up the black line so I could stamp right along the edge there. Then I'm coming in with my bronze Jelly Roll pen. I know I'm not using gold, surprise, surprise. But the bronze has this really nice, to me, almost a rose gold color to it. And I thought that that would be perfect with our pinks that we're using here. So I just came in and added some fun little dots and clusters of 3 to fill in some of those empty spaces. So again, I came in with my black fine liner pen. I created a frame, and I knew I was going to color the edge of this black. This is a great way to save on your cardstock. If you come in with your Copic markers and you create a frame or any alcohol marker you have, you could use a Sharpie to do this, but create your frame and then you don't have to worry about using your black cardstock. You can just use your marker. I'm going to put it on a white card base, and I just used glue to add it to that slimline card base. Here I went ahead and I stamped the Valentine's Day from the Happy Sayings sentiment set from Whimsy, and then I went ahead and die cut the large happy word out of hot pink foil paper and added that to my card. So here you can see all 3 of the cards together, and we took from that Happy New Year, and we did a fun congratulations card, and then right on into Valentine's Day. This is going to be so cute for St. Patty's Day, and you can make your glass a little bit wider and fill it with some shamrocks, some gold and green shamrocks. It's going to be adorable. I cannot wait to try it. When you're looking at your stamp sets, try to look at them in a different way. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I really had so much fun creating this for you all. I could not wait to share it with you today. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them in the comments below and I'll get to them just as quick as I can. I really appreciate you guys, and until next time, take care.